What's up, guys? My name is Filion, and we're back with some more Ace Attorney. Last I thought with the whole oil spill incident and the cause of death. Now, freaking Trucy reminded me that it was in the court record, and the court record says she was cause of death from fortune. So, drowning, I don't know what the hell I was thinking with poisoning for that minute break. Until I realized what Trucy said, so drowning. According to the autopsy report, she died of a forced drowning. Very good, Mr. Justice. Well, now that we established the fact that the defense isn't completely helpless, perhaps we can get right back to where we left off before. Namely, the defense being completely helpless, asshole. That Winston Payne is one smooth operator. Ugh. Well, the fact of the matter is that the victim and the defendant were at the crime scene alone when the murder took place. Wait just a minute, Your Honor. This court's forgetting a very important fact that you yourself even admitted. What are you speaking of, Mr. Justice? It's simple. The defendant has no motive. Alright, Apollo. This is the one way we can take some heat off of Sandy. It's the one contradiction in the prosecution's case. That's right. Keep going with it. This glaring flaw cannot simply be ignored. Sandy wouldn't kill without reason. I would hope Sandy wouldn't kill, period. That's besides the point, but... What's the matter, Apollo? Mr. Payne suddenly got real smug. That looks really smug to me. What is it, Mr. Payne? Oh, nothing, Your Honor. I was just thinking of how funny it is that I came prepared with another witness. Say what? A witness who can, without a doubt, prove that Sandy Shorty had a motive to this crime. What? Mr. Payne! You will bring this witness at the stand at once. The prosecution summons its decisive witness, Mr. Thornton Bigwealth. Fuck me. This guy's ready to make me just sign my guilt or whatever. Why, hello! What is wrong with this guy? And a big hello to everyone in this courtroom, and I disappeared because I'm freaking Bellwelf. Hello, Judge. Hello, Mr. Prosecutor. Hello, strange little girl. I'm not little or strange. What's this guy's deal, Apollo? I don't know. Maybe he's some kind of... And a big hello to you, Crimson Cloud defense attorney. This music's hilarious. I was just hoping he wouldn't notice me. Would the witness please state the judge's eyes are transfixed on the guy's suit. I don't blame him either. Those are real diamonds. Name and occupation, please, witness. Oh, yes. Hello, everyone. Thornton Bagwell at your service. I'm the Colonel of Riptide Beach and personal caretaker of its first aid hut. Caretaker of the first aid hut, eh? I better make note of that in the court record. Now, Mr. Bagwell, there was also one who discovered poor Mona's body. Did you now? This music's hilarious. Oh, yes, indeed. Dreadfully frightening experience that was. You found a strange piece of evidence on the body, did you not? Oh, yes. Stuffed inside the victim's coat pocket were a pair of rubber gloves. Why is this the first I've heard of this evidence? Rubber gloves added to the court record. Okay, so rubber gloves. They were medical gloves for surgery out of procedure. Okay. Now, witness. I'm sure we're all anxious to hear your testimony. Please explain what exactly Sandy Shorty why she had a motive to commit the crime. It would be my absolute pleasure, Your Honor. It had to have been her. The murder occurred at 9:45, true? Well, that means only Sandy could have killed her. Only those two were working during that time. Nobody else was on the beach that night due to the oil spill. So why would Miss Shorzy do the deed? It's simple. Miss Lott always did a fantastic job. I even paid her extra. That Sandy must have become overcome with jealousy. That's the only explanation. Well, that seems like a plausible motive. You've got to be kidding me, Your Honor! I've heard less pathetic explanation from mental patients. That was not nice. Oh God, did I do something wrong? That was weak, Papa. That's what I was thinking. That was rude. Maybe I went a little overboard, and I just gained height right there. That was a bit rude. The witness's testimony stands. Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice. Alright, if I remember, the oil spill said that an oil spill chase over only beach staff on duty and members of the cleanup crew were there. They were there. I present to him the oil spill report. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Mr. Bagwell, I think I finally found a hole in your carefully rehearsed testimony. Rehearsed? Whatever do you mean, Mr. Crimson? Stop calling me by color, dude. You claim that nobody else was on the beach during the time of the murder. Yes, what of it? This is a direct contradiction of the court record. What? Where? He's like really sweating if you look. According to the oil spill report, the beach was occupied only by the lifeguards on duty and members of the work staff. What the hell's wrong with this oil spill report? What is this nonsense? Dude, this face freaking out. Alright. This report was submitted before you graced us all with your presence. You have your pal, Mr. Payne, to thank for that. Now, if we were to believe what is written in this report, then the answer is clear. Someone on the work staff could have just as easily committed this murder. Now wait just 1 second. It's true that a team of workers were on the beach that night, but they left at 9:45, the exact time of the murder. Are you trying to tell me that the murderer found and killed the victim all within the space of 1 minute? Of course not. The murderer must have slipped away during the cleanup and found the victim then. But that's insane! The victim was on duty in full view of all the other workers. The only possible way Moab could have murdered that night was if she and the murderer were on the beach alone. I'm afraid he's right, Mr. Justice. The prosecution has already sufficiently proved the defendant and the victim were alone to spare a few workers. But the workers are not the guilty ones. The murder happened directly after the workers had left the scene. If that happened before, then surely they would have witnessed it. No. There's more to this issue. I know it. I'm sorry, Mr. Justice, but this court has no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. Apollo! You've got to act now! But what can I do? You heard the judge. Cast suspicion upon Mr. Bagwell's testimony, and then we'll be in the clear. Right. Hold everything. There is reason to doubt this testimony, Your Honor. Ridiculous! Talk is cheap, Mr. Justice. You don't have to prove yourself this time. I can do that. Very well. Now what do you claim is so suspicious about this witness's testimony? Hey, he didn't see anything. He didn't see anything. There was an obvious problem with the witness's testimony. In fact, it's so large that we can't hardly even refer to him as a witness. Why, I never. Will the defense please enlighten us? This so-called witness didn't actually witness anything at all. What? Your Honor, this is... Explain yourself. Mr. Bagwell is not an eyewitness to the crime. He's basing his entire testimony off a second-rate work schedule. So second-rate? Nothing of mine is second-rate, nothing! He claims the defendant and the victim were present at the crime scene. However, all we have to base this off of is work hours at Riptide Beach. But the oil spill means nothing. The defense has no longer bought the witness's flimsy excuse of removing himself from work early that day due to the spill. He has proven himself to be a man of extreme devotion prior to his so-called first-rate schedules. The beach was open to both workers and beach staff. The workers had left by the time of the murder, so that means only a member of the beach staff could have committed the crime. Any member. Including Thornton Bagwell. He's freaking out. What's going on, Thornton? The entire room flew into a frenzy at that moment. People were shouting and arguing uncontrollably. Thornton Bagwell was unable to keep his composure and ended up having to leave the stand. Even with his removal, the chaos could not be quelled. The judge ordered an immediately half-hour recess. Well, Thornton, you seem to be quite the freaky one. And let's see part 1. Let's click over to the next link. If you want a computer to click out of that thingy right here. Let's just skip. Alright, we're going to take a break here as we're going over to part 2. I don't want you guys to see anything. You're going to see this black screen. Thornton Bagwell. Where is he? Where's Thornton Bagwell? There he is. He's the extreme retard of the Riptide Beach. He is the person that we're blaming here. I mean, he's got a mixed personality, especially when he's up against the wall and blamed for stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe to update further content in this video, and I'll see you guys later in the next episode. Love you all. Peace.